Let's save. Let's share the stream. Mic check 1 2. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Talking Sith. April 18th, 2018. 418 blaze it, baby! It is I, Adam. I'm all by my lonesome because Jared is unreliable at responding to texts and probably working. And Chaz is in sunny Florida. Chaz is Florida man. We're going to play some Ewok Hunt because it went live today and I've never played it. So I'm pretty excited. And I don't have anything to talk about. I watched the new Solo full-length trailer. If you haven't watched it, we talked about it on the episode last week. It is radical. Really, really cool. It's, I think, 2 minutes and 26 seconds or something like that. And it's awesome. It made me way more excited for the Solo movie than I have any business being. I'm excited enough to the point where if it's bad, I will be upset. Whereas before, I was not excited and thought it was going to be bad. And if it had been good, I would have been pleasantly surprised. And I would have only been disappointed if it was like unwatchable. Whereas now, with the trailer looking awesome, I am begrudgingly excited. So I'm really, really excited for well, this is scary. My sensitivity is really high for the movie. Yeah. So that's really cool. Additionally, today at work, sorry, I'm just trying to do this all at once. I guess it's, well, whatever. I work in a mall, and my store is about 2 doors away from a, I can't see, from a Lego store, and I was walking through the mall, and they have in their window display the new Solo movie, Millennium Falcon, and it is awesome. So, yeah, I'm going to buy it and make my wife angry. And I'm excited.
What a healthy marriage.
It is $169, and it is 1,400 pieces. There are a couple, you can't call them spoilers because they're planned releases on, obviously, Disney's part and all that, but, there are a couple plot details revealed by the Lego sets. So, for example, the Millennium Falcon set is called the Kessel Run Falcon. So, I think we've speculated and been pretty sure for a while now that the Kessel Run would take place in the Solo movie. So this pretty much confirms that. And then, additionally, we've speculated that a lot of the planet side scenes from the trailer and the teaser were Corellia, which is obviously Han's home planet, and the Lego set that has that little car speeder that he drives around in the teaser, that's called the Corellian. There's a character on that Lego set called the Corellian Hound. So I think we can confirm that that's Corellia. So that's really cool. I'm really, really, really excited to see Corellia. I'm a big, big, big Han Solo fan from the first minute I saw Star Wars. And Corellia has always been a really interesting thing to me. Also, Wedge Antilles is also from Corellia, not just Han. So I'm very, very, very excited for that. That's really cool to me. Corellia is a really Earth-like planet. It has like cliffs and seas and things like that. But yeah, I can't wait to see Corellia if that is what it is. So that'll be cool. And then also the way the Falcon is built in the movie teasers and everything so far is the front like prong fork, sort of front bumper of the Falcon has it's not forked, it's got something down the middle, and it's a removable transport of some kind. The Lego set makes it kind of look like an escape pod, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, overall, really cool sets. The Lego set comes with a bunch of characters, the Falcon set that is. It comes with Lando, which is really neat because that's a Lego Childish Gambino, so that's pretty cool. It also comes with Han, obviously, Chewbacca, a droid, a stormtrooper, I think, and then Kira, which is Emilia Clarke's character, which is whatever. So, really cool set. I'm excited for that. Oh my god, I'm an Ewok. This is awesome. What are my moves? Whiskey's pouch. Hunter's instincts. Cool. I'm gonna blow my horn. Yeah, so overall the Lego sets are awesome. I'm actually really stoked about them, and I'm excited to buy at least the Falcon and build it, because I haven't built a Lego set in a really long time. Cool. And that was my main topic. We talked last week about the stuff that Denny's has going on, so you can go to Denny's and purchase promotional cups, like reusable plastic cups with Millennium Falcon lids for Solo. There's character cups, so there's 4 different cups. There's Kira, Chewie, Lando, and Han. I bought everyone except Kira because I don't know that I care about her yet. I'm not an Emilia Clarke fan, and I'm not sure what she's going to be like in the movie, so I didn't get that one, but I did get Chewie, Lando, and Han. And then they also have the Topps trading card promotion, which is a pack of Topps cards. There's, I think, 12 Han Solo trading cards in all, and each one is a different movie character from the new movie, and on the back of them there are puzzle pieces, and there's 2x3 puzzles you can build if you collect all 12 cards. So that's pretty cool. It's a little misleading because the commercial makes it look like they have like a deck of cards and or like at least a full booster pack, but that's not at all what it is. You get 4 cards in the pack, and one of the cards is just like a card explaining the charity that they're raising money for. The other card is a coupon, either a Denny's coupon or a like StarWars.com or something like that coupon, and then the other 2 are actual trading cards. So you only get 2 cards per pack, and the packs are $3 a pop. So if you want to collect all 12 cards, you're gonna have to buy a ton of packs, and that seems not what I want to do. So I bought 2 packs thinking that would be at least a couple cards, and I got Lando, I got Han, which is really what I wanted, and then I got one of the new stormtroopers from the new movie, and a couple of the new, or a new alien as well, the Six Eyes guy. So overall, pretty cool, but really not worth it if you're looking for the cards. But it's a good cause. I think it's a charity that feeds hungry kids in America. So that's, obviously a worthy endeavor. Ooh, stab him. Stabby. Die, homie. Nice. Got him. Yeah, so that's really what you can expect from the Denny stuff. They also have, we talked about this last week, but they have a Solo promotional menu as well. So they have like a stack of pancakes with Pop Rocks on it, which is really weird. And then they have a burger that I actually didn't get, but it looks really good. And it's a burger with pepper jack cheese, and it's got ghost pepper sauce on it, and that sounds pretty awesome. Yeah, but I got, standard Denny's burger. And I think they have a milkshake with Pop Rocks as well. They have some other stuff on the menu. So it's like a 2-page special menu. It's a weird company to collaborate with, I think, Denny's. I mean, it would make sense if it was a regular Disney movie, but it's not something I would think you would see Star Wars doing. But here we are. Let's see what we got. Let's see if it's worth responding to. Oh, that's interesting, Erica. I will go back. When I went there, I said I wanted everyone but her, and they said they only had her and Chewie, so I said, fine, I'll take those two. And then she came back and said I was incorrect, we have them all. So I did not get her, but I will go back and check again. If they have her, I'll grab it for you. I'm really, yeah, I don't know what to think about her. Like I said, I know you're a big Game of Thrones fan, which I am certainly not. So I don't know how I feel about Emilia Clarke. She was pretty bad in Terminator. Ooh, I think I missed him. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I don't have much to bring to the table tonight, guys. Anything you guys want to talk about, post them up. Otherwise, I'll try some Ewok hunt for a little while, and then I will maybe switch it up. We don't have much to go on. We talked about this last week too, but we're coming up on our anniversary, which I think is crazy. Our first ever video was posted on April 29th, 2017. So we are a week and a half away from our grand debut, which I think is pretty cool. What just happened? That was crazy. Yeah, it's neat to have longevity with a project like this one, because Star Wars is cool to talk about, and with or without an audience or someone to listen, I will talk about Star Wars, so may as well do it with people to hear. Here I come, guys! Wow, you roll really slow as a teddy bear. Okay. This mode's weird. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan. I mean, it's kind of like the, remember the Left 4 Dead 2 multiplayer mode where you could be the zombie and hunt the survivor? And you could be the special type. Pretty cool, like the smoker and the hunter and stuff. That was pretty cool. This is, I feel like I'm underpowered as an Ewok. Although when I was a stormtrooper earlier, I did not feel like I was going to survive because I couldn't see anything. So maybe it is better balanced than I feel like. Where is this dude? Oh. Got him! At least I have sweet stripes. Look at that. Look at that. It's like I got run over by a highway paint truck. And I like... Whoa. That's what happened earlier, I guess. That reminds me of Tony Hawk 3 when you could skate into the tiki guy's mouth on Hawaii. Sure. Teleport across the level. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Lost to the Forest. I know, that's weird. I agree, Erica. I don't know. I guess I'm the forest. Bum 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 ba-dum. Challenges not completed. Whoa, I got first place. First Ewok. Look at those points. Look at that total score. Who's calling me? Amber. I don't know how to answer. Do I just tap it? Hello? Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah, no worries. You're missing out on the sweet new game mode. Yeah. 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 No worries, man. Enjoy your trip. Alright, later. That was Chaz. I think he thought you guys could hear him. But I did not have him on speaker. He says hi. He said, I just want to let the audience know I'm here. But, oops. Chaz was here. He's watching. So, hello, Chaz. He's in Florida. He did the whole Disney thing with a bunch of family members. And he also did Universal and got to do Diagon Alley, which is like my favorite thing in the world. So, lucky him. I don't remember what I was talking about before that happened. Sorry. I'm just gonna run around with my flashlight off. It's very dark on Endor at night. I kind of like it. Reminds me of camping. It's intense. Oh, God. You would not believe your eyes. Ray Kenobi. Not quite, buddy. Whoa, lots of lasers. You gotta look out for all the traps. Whoa, oh my god. It's a little scary. I recently rewatched the prequel trilogy. I watched them over the course of like the last week or so. I was off this weekend for once, which was really cool. So yeah, I took advantage. I watched episode 2 and episode 3 on Saturday and Sunday. Or Friday and Saturday, I don't remember. And then I watched episode 1 on Wednesday or Thursday. So they're all fresh in my mind. Yeah. I really like the prequels. I know that they get a lot of hate. Carly was openly mocking them, which I don't appreciate, but I like the prequels a lot. I think that they are underrated, and that you can appreciate them for what they are, which a lot of people can't, and I can dig it. But if you can, they're really pretty powerful. They execute what they set out to execute. I'll put it that way. Someone got trapped. Yeah, so I'm planning on doing like a saga watch through over the next couple weeks. I'll watch Rogue One next, which I'm not as stoked for, but whatever. I haven't only watched it a couple times, so we'll see. And then I'll watch the originals, and then I'll go all the way through Last Jedi. I have not watched Last Jedi since owning it, so I'm pretty excited about that watch. And then a couple weeks ago, when I was talking to myself and I didn't realize that the broadcast had stopped, I think I was talking about how the Last Jedi Blu-ray, any digital purchase of the Last Jedi, which includes purchases of the Blu-ray pack that comes with a digital copy of the movie, any digital version of that movie gives you access to a cut of the movie which is music only, which I think is really, really cool. So it's, Ryan Johnson tweeted about it, but I guess it's no dialogue track, no sound effects, just the video of the scenes, and then John Williams' soundtrack. So I'm gonna watch it once regularly, because I'll have watched the saga up to that point, so I'll watch it regularly, and then I'm really excited to watch that version. I think that's a really cool inclusion in the, you know, all the swag you get with it. So yeah, the digital version of the movie comes with that as a, like a feature. I'm just not sure how you unlock it. But that's pretty cool, if you ask me. I kind of don't want to move.
Oh no, it's a trap.
That's funny. Those are funny emotes for this mode. I'm gonna move because it's probably boring to watch. I should be able to go in there too, let's be honest with each other. Oh, that scared me. Minoc or something. Oh, dude, you blinded me. My dude is breathing very heavily.
Reeker, new orders.
Ooh, I'm off the map. Sorry. What's going on over there? Yub nub. What the hell is that? I feel like the tutorial level at Halo where it teaches you how to crouch under stupid stuff. Remember that game? I think that was Halo 1. Oh. Scared. Oh, mama, they're right next to me. Ah, crap. I'm screwed. Oh, it stabbed me through a tree. It's gangster. Well, I guess now I get to be an Ewok. Oh, cool. That was fun. I think I'm done with this game type for now. Quit. Let's look up any Star Wars news, see if there's anything to discuss. News. Oh, I did see some speculation that in the new TV teaser, we might see a little bit of, like, a glimpse of Slave 1 in space. So that's interesting. Also, I saw a book at Barnes & Noble yesterday. That was like the science of Star Wars, which was pretty cool. And I bought a book. I bought Star Wars Last Shot, which is, I'm not sure if it's a lead up into the Solo movie or concurrent or immediately after, but it is about Han Solo and Lando. It's pretty cool. It's got a double-sided cover, so it's Han naturally, but you can twist it over, and then it's a Lando cover, and then it comes with a poster as well. I'm excited to read it because Entertainment Weekly posted an article about it 4 hours ago saying it gets personal and political, so that's interesting. Excuse me. If you have an iPhone and an AR kit, you can play AR Star Wars Holo Chess from the Millennium Falcon. That's pretty awesome. Lots of praise for Donald Glover. There's a lot of news because they hired Victoria Mahoney as second unit director for episode 9, sorry. And that's big news because she is Star Wars' first female director and first African American director on any unit, so that's pretty awesome. There's drone footage of the Disneyland Star Wars theme park, Galaxy's Edge, under construction. Very cool. Let's play some... whatever. I don't care about that. There's a new TIE fighter in the Solo movie. That makes sense since there's new everything. The Poe Dameron comic had an issue that took place following The Last Jedi. So there's some stuff that you can read to see what happens immediately after. So that's pretty cool. I might do that myself. Some idiot said that Star Wars inspired the 9/11 terrorists. Ooh. The Last Jedi is full, all caps, of obscure Star Wars references. Did you spot these? Let's see. The opening music. Okay. It starts with Star Wars music. Interesting. Luke tosses his lightsaber because in Return of the Jedi, Luke tosses his lightsaber. This is dumb. Did you notice that Chewie cooked a porg? Okay, this is all clickbait. I'm done. Alright, let's see. Lego, yep, we already talked about that. Oh, Solo movie length revealed. Let's see.
I would have preferred to crash on Andor, but at least we're intact. Survivors, weapons up.
It
We'll find our own route off the Death Star.
2 hours, 15 minutes.
Our ships are lost, so we'll need to locate a new one and organize a launch. 2 targets for now. Shut down the tractor beam's generator and control station, and expect opposition.
Okay, baby, here we go.
Made it to tractor control. Trying to shut down.
Tractor control. Woo! What are we shooting at, guys?
Shutting down tractor control.
Can I get it out of here? Jeez Louise. There we go. Hey, yeah.
We're in tractor control. Taking all systems offline.
Oh, nice. Nice shot. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Let's check out commence.
Starting generator shutdown sequence. Stay put.
Oh, I don't know, Erica. The book I saw was on a new release table, and it was hardcover, so I don't know maybe if it's a new edition of that book. The book you're talking about, I think I've heard of too, because I think it existed way back when I worked for Four Borders, rest in peace. But this book was I didn't look at it. I guess I should have. I had time. I just didn't stop what I was doing. I was there to buy a book that came out yesterday. I also ended up buying James Comey's book, so that'll be interesting to read.
We're a team.
Star Wars is political. Don't at me.
At the generator. Engaging shutdown.
Let's go this way.
They'll try to abort the shutdown. Stay there.
Going in with my shoddy. Shoddy!
Throwing.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Oh, I got a hit marker.
Starting shutdown. Traction control going offline.
Hello? Where are you? Die, homie. Oh, we killed each other. That's... Poodle! As Sebulba would say. I was pretty excited when I was watching episode 1 because my little kid was laughing at Jar Jar. That was awesome. He pointed at the screen and chuckled. He knows. He knows Jar Jar's the best. There's a Star Wars joke for you because he's played by Ahmed Best. A little bit of trivia. Yeah.
They're disorganized.
Ahmed
Generator
Best.
is shut down. Move on to track the
He
pin.
played Jar Jar with a stick with a tennis ball on his head, so the actors would have a point of reference to look at when talking to him. Jar Jar's really tall.
Traction beam control shutting down.
Yeah, it's a true story.
Not sure who.
Lots of comics came out this week. I think today, Batman Ninja Turtles crossover issue number 2 came out. And then, something else came out too.
Hit him close. Go. Tractor beam control going down.
Go, grenade, where are you? I must have thrown it
Wait
off.
for the shutdown
Ledge.
to finish.
Whoopsie! It checks out. Ooh, that guy's a corn. That's pretty cool. That was my favorite guy to be in Battlefront 2015. Oh.
Follow me.
Doors open. Let's go. Almost rolled right off that. It's another Star Wars joke because the Phantom Menace PC game, Qui-Gon said that in the first level. The door's open. Let's go. That game was fun. I never beat it because it was impossible, but it was fun. The Thief Palace level was ridiculous. You had to get thermal detonators to take out a tank, MT2, but it was impossible because it was OP. There's rocket launchers. That game was fun though.
Throwing.
Ooh, I thought that was a collab. Son of a biscuit. We're getting scraped. La 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 la. Next week, not Star Wars related, but next week Avengers comes out, which is neat. I've got my tickets. I'm excited because I am thinking they will probably show the newest solo trailer on the big screen, so I'm excited about that. I'm more excited about that than I am about Avengers probably, but it's a topic for another day. Big shout out to Will because he's moving home after a hiatus. He's my Rivers agrees. He's my Star Wars attending buddy. We go to whenever a new Star Wars comes out, we see it together. And I was thinking we were gonna have to break that tradition, but he's moving back in time for Solo, so I'm excited.
We can do this.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to talk about. I'm gonna keep getting wrecked. You guys see how bad I am at video games. I thought we were gonna get to have Jared because he was training out of state for a while, for about a month, and he didn't have access to us. But now he's back at his home, but he's still working a lot, obviously. So I guess maybe we can just get on. Oh yeah? Yeah.
Starting turbo laser shutdown sequence.
I suck. Yeah, huh?
Together.
Ooh, we got Leia.
Unidentified ally fighting stormtroopers.
Oh my. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Rest in pepperoni.
Right with you.
You're crazy, man. I like you, but you're crazy. Yeah. Oh, flasher. What?
Get out.
Yes, child.
Going
I think
in.
I'm gonna run in there. See you there. That's fine. Oh, we lost. High five. Nice, thanks. We suck, not least of all me. That was bad. Ooh, Bosky boy. Bum 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 bum. Jakku? I can't go back to Jakku. Rivers is wearing my Weezer hat and he looks awesome, in case anyone out there cares. Rivers.
Stay together.
The Resistance came to Jakku to buy an old
Resistance
Imperial
is
droid from the local
useless.
scavengers. Though the droid may seem insignificant, I assure you it is most valuable to the First Order, and the Resistance will kill for it. We will take control of this wreckage to prevent the Resistance from departing. Secure the landing pad and the reactor control chamber. We'll begin our assaults from there.
Let's go this way. I can't go back to Jakku.
We've reached the landing pad.
Oh, mama, that messed me right up. Oh, that was a different guy.
Whatever you need.
Bye, Rivers.
Keep them off the landing pad. Be ready to move on.
under
I'm
control.
glad that they're doing some stuff for Battlefront. I know we were nervous that they were never going to do anything. Glad we, you know, thing, whatever. We didn't pay for season pass, so we can't really complain about what we get as long as we get stuff. That guy was cool looking. That's awesome. I've been playing a lot of Far Cry 5. That game's radical. I'm really, hey buddy, I'm really excited for Spider-Man, which is, I think it's September 7th, something like that. That game's gonna be sick, and it's got, I guess the pre-order bonus is different skins, one of which is a punk Spider-Man with, he's like Spider Mohawk. I'm also very excited for Red Dead Redemption 2, which is this year. Similarly, some super BA co-op action, and then
Reactor control is nearly contained.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Obviously, that's the last one that's got. Cannot wait. What do you guys stoked for? Also, Pokemon Switch. If they do like a core Pokemon game for the Switch, I will be super stoked about that as well. Because it's perks. We'll always have a heart. Yeah, what are you stoked to play this year? There's a lot coming out. I'd say the one thing I'm not stoked for is any of the like chain games, like the franchises, the Call of Duties and stuff like that. Don't care. They were re-releasing Modern Warfare 2, which is awesome, but they're taking out the multiplayer, which is like the only reason to play that game. So that doesn't make any sense.
Resistance forces have gathered in
Madden,
the
I'm excited for because
They
I'm
have
always
the droid
excited for
Marauder.
Madden.
They're
Same thing with
moving
2K,
rapidly to
but
escape.
everything else that
Disperse
comes
their
out
forces in the hole.
regularly, I
After
just
that,
don't care.
we'll chase them down and
I haven't bought a
annihilate.
Call of Duty in a long time. Many years. Uh-oh, we got comments. Thank God. Something to respond to, hopefully. I'll check it when I die. Hopefully really soon.
Starting capture.
Oh, that would have been cool. Tried to decap him. Let's see what we got. Old Star Wars. I know. I got the as I've said many times on here, I got the Darth Vader PS4 that came out when Battlefront 2015 came out, and came with
Taking control of the supply hole.
Super Star Wars Pod Racer Revenge, Bounty Hunter, and Starfighter Jedi Starfighter. So I've played through those a few times. Which is cool. And then Xbox One, this is Star Wars news. This month, news I should say, has made Knights of the Old Republic 2 backwards compatible, and also Jedi Academy. So those are all playable on Xbox One now, which is really neat because before they were playable on 360. But not one. So that's awesome. And then a couple of the games, the 60, they made backwards compatible to the one, and gave them additional features. And one of those is Red Dead Redemption. A little bit see I really like it. Which is I hate Rockstar. I really don't like Red Dead Evolved. All of the games, Jedi Knight 2 Outcast is my very favorite games ever. I used to play the crap out on GameCube. Dark Forces trilogy or series really good. It used to, my face off. It used to be canon. Kyle Katarn was a pilot turned Jedi by Luke once Luke started the Jedi Order again, and the Dark Forces games focused on Kyle Katarn. The first Dark Forces game, like many shooters of the early 90s, was a Doom skin. So it was written in the Doom engine. It was played on basically a Doom clone. It was really it was Doom, but with Star Wars noises and Star Wars characters. But that game was fun. I still have the PS1 version. It's backwards compatible on my PS3. But I first played on PC back in the day. Challenging. There were some difficult puzzles in it, Doom, but it's really fun, and there's some cool enemies. You get to fight like Gamorrean guards from Jabba's palace, and it's just a cool game. And then that became pretty popular, so Dark Forces 2 was called Jedi Knight, and that told the story of how Kyle Katarn, gained his force powers and lightsaber and that sort of thing. And that was awesome because it was a first-person shooter, but if you got a lightsaber, it was a lightsaber game, so that was really cool. And then Jedi Knight 2 was Jedi Outcast, which I loved. That one was for GameCube, and you were a Jedi Master, so you there was an evil race of Sith clones, basically called Reborns, which were Force-sensitive clones, essentially, and you basically got to slice and dice the way through a bunch of those. The main bad guy was a little bit weird and kind of lame from a Star Wars perspective. He's a fine sci-fi villain, but just not Star Warsy. His name was Dasan, and he was basically a T-Rex headed Jedi, Dark Jedi. But that game was sick because you had a bunch of force powers. It was a first-person shooter. There were really cool guns in it. There were like different types of rocket launchers, guns, and that sort of thing. And then it got because there were like puzzles. Like the Jedi Temple had puzzles where you had to force push like rocks in the wall and that sort of thing. And the other cool thing about that game was that it felt weighty. Like the lightsaber was overpowered against grunt enemies. So for example, if you fought like a horde of stormtroopers, you could just slice through them, and it was really awesome to feel that way. And also it had dismemberment for at least my memory as a kid, the first time in a Star Wars game, so you could like chop off people's hands and heads and arms and stuff. So that was awesome. And then lastly, it had really cool multiplayer where it was a great, sort of have friends over and play on the couch type thing. So you could set up squads, but you could also set up bots. So you could play like 2v2 with 10-man bot teams on each squad. So you could play with like different characters, and it had really neat skins. Like you could play Mon Mothma, or you could play a Bothan, or just a whole bunch of different skins to play as in multiplayer. That was awesome. Really cool maps, and then really neat force powers. So you could select dark and light force powers to play with in multiplayer. So you could use like lightning and choke and pull and push and speed and healing and just a whole bunch of force powers. And neat physics too. So like what my friends and I used to do is we would stand one on one end of the Bespin Cloud City map where there was a bunch of external platforms, and then one on the other, and one of us would shoot a rocket launcher at the other guy, and then we would force push the rocket back at the shooter, and you could force push it back and forth between yourselves, and we would do that and get closer and closer to each other, and it was really fun. But yeah, Jedi Outcast was a really cool game, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I agree. That's one cool thing about Lucas. Erica said that she likes that they're allowing old Star Wars games to be played on these systems. I totally agree, because a lot of the old Star Wars games are amazing. And that's one of the
You all wondering why
good
we came to
things about
Turns out the
LucasArts
scavengers
not
found
being,
Imperial droids in the wreckage.
you know,
One that could be
solely
real important to the First Order. Our plan was
the
to
sole
grab the droids
proprietor
and
of
fly.
the IPs anymore. Is
It's never
that
that easy, though.
Disney
Got the
doesn't
droids,
care. They're
but
just
we've
going to
also got
throw the
stormtroopers
Star Wars
landing.
name on anything
Hold up
that'll
the
make them
enemy at the
money.
landing pad
And
reactor control.
LucasArts,
And I'll try and figure
you
a
know,
way
is notorious, or was notorious for not wanting to port their games and not wanting their games to be available other than their intended mode of play. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that too. I mean, I don't think that it's going to necessarily reel in any like new fans to Star Wars or to Star Wars games in general, but I do think it's a really neat, accessible way to play through some of your old favorite games like KOTOR. That's amazing to me to be able to play KOTOR on the Xbox One. I can't shoot. The Jedi Knight games. Unfortunately, I don't have Steam or anything that will support Steam, so I can't, you know, download Jedi Outcast or anything. But I would if I could. You could bet on that. Do they, Erica? Do you know? Do they have like Republic Commando? And I know Battlefront 2, the original Battlefront 2, they have. And Battlefront 1, but Republic Commando was available on Steam for a long time. Is that still the case?
I'm leading this charge.
But yeah, I am really excited about playing through the 2 KOTOR games again on my Xbox One, because I have let my Xbox One gather dust. It's basically my cable box at this point. I don't even have Live right now. And then I was talking about Xbox 360 games that were made backwards compatible for Xbox One with enhanced features, and I think Force Unleashed or Force Unleashed 2 was one of those games. So that's pretty cool because those games were neat. However, I only have the PlayStation version of them, so I had them for Xbox 360 way back when they came out, but I still have all the collector's edition stuff that came with them. They came with a Darth Vader and a Stormtrooper USB stick, and they came that had like concept art and a bunch of JPEGs from Force Unleashed on them, but I just cleared them off and used them for school. And then they also came with art books and steelbook cases, that sort of thing. Those games were fun though. They were not my favorite Star Wars games of all time, but they were very fun. First one especially was fun. I remember it was a big deal when those were coming out because Lucas read the scripts for the games and approved it as canon. So it was like it had the Lucas seal of approval on it, like he himself, which is pretty cool because he didn't do that very often for games, or even for books for that matter. So it was pretty cool that it was Lucas approved. Canon is out the window, but at the time I remember that being a big deal. I read it in the Force Unleashed story back in the day.
Check your objective!
For a long time I had every issue of Game Informer from 2003 on, but I threw them away when I got married and moved.
This is turning into a bloodbath. Withdraw from this sector. Fall back toward the supply hole.
Yeah,
I've
Republic
got a plan.
Commando. That was a shooter.
We got evac en route to get us out with a droid buddy. But it's gonna be a while. We should be able to mount a defense at the supply hole. That'll buy us time.
Or not Ghost Recon. Rainbow Six. It was kind of like Rainbow Six, but with Star Wars. It was set during the Clone Wars, so you're like a Republic clone trooper, but you were odd and they were, you know, different. They do squad game. I never actually played it for Xbox and PC, and I didn't have either. I had GameCube and eventually PS2, but I never had. I've never owned one, and my PC was it could run StarCraft 1. Was about the most. It's there. That's cool. Maybe someday I'll have a PC that can handle Steam.
Got your back.
I remember when PS3, but I don't know how compatible that is. I just remember you could play certain Steam titles. I'll have to look into that. That'd be cool. We have this. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Going in tight. Follow my lead.
Oh, whoa, nice shooting, Tex.
Defend the supply hole.
What the? Holy crap, I deserve to use that. That's terrible. Good thing my suffering is
The
almost
hold
over.
is overrun. Fall back to secondary position.
Okay, guys, that's about it. I don't have much to say. Thank you for suffering through rambling and stinking up the place with my terrible gameplay. This has been Talking Sith. I have been Adam. Next, Taz will be back, I think. And maybe we'll get some Jared in here. Who knows? That'd be a nice change of pace. But it will not be me talking to myself. And then, actually, the week after that, I will not be on. I will be in for work. So, you will have some Chaz to yourself that week. But I will talk to you next week. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, @TalkingSith. And we'll see you later.